crying in the middle of the date. So me and my friend, we were leaving this restaurant and this guy and his friend stop us and start talking to us. Now, I swear up and down, I know the guy who talked to me was 24. I swear he said his friend was 21. And I was already just like, oh, y'all are a little young, but okay, whatever. He seemed normal enough, kind enough. So I let him walk me to my car and I got his number. Now, for the next week, he was texting me pretty much like every day. And he was like trying to hang out a couple of times. And I kept ducking him. I'm not going to lie. I was just like, I don't know, 24. Like I would prefer someone who's my age. I'm 28. And I was like, I don't know if I really think he's like super cute. Like he was handsome, but I was like, am I really into him? So I was kind of making up some excuses, but I did finally agree. He was like, let's go get some drinks. And I was like, you know what? Okay, let's go get some drinks. Let's hang out. So anyways, the day of the date, I did not feel like going. I did not want to go, but I felt bad because I had already said yes and I had been ducking him that week. So I was like, suck it up and go. I pull into the parking spot and I was like, hey, I'm here. He's like, okay, I'm 5 minutes away. The place that we were originally going to go was closing, but I was like, hey, I know somewhere that's like pretty close. Let's go there. So I get out my car. I walk there. And I'm texting him, asking where he's at. And he was like, oh, me and my friend stopped for Shake Shack. Why is your friend there? Okay. Why are you guys getting food? Okay, so I find a table, I sit down. From the time that I parked to the time that I sat down and he finally showed up, it was like 30 minutes. So I was like, okay, I already didn't want to.
I'm going to pause right there and say, guys, we got to do a better job. We got to do a better job. Now, let's actually roll back a little bit and then I can get into context on why I say that, right? Why are we in a day of age now where if you're genuinely not interested in somebody, you continue to string them along, right? If you knew that you weren't really into him, he was 24, you was 1 foot in, 1 foot out, just, you could have not gotten a number at all. Or if you realized within the first day or two of texting that it still wasn't really your thing, let the man know that. Let the man know that. Now, again, I know some men don't know how to say no. I've heard that a lot from the homegirls that I associate with. Some dudes just don't know how to say no, but you still put it out there. You still put it out there because then that doesn't open you up for a man to say, oh, women ain't this, women ain't that, they waste people's time. Caveat to that. Men, we got to know how to bring back chivalry. We need to know how to bring back chivalry. There's no reason why you should be pulling up to Shake Shack with your friend before a date, or if you should have a friend at all before a date. And I get it, it's not really a date, but it is at the same time. They went out to get drinks, but that's something that I will be teaching in the future. Just things dealing with men's chivalry, finances, how to lead as a man, taking care of a household. Just things that our grandfathers and our fathers taught us that apparently some of my generation and the generation after me just did not get. But let's continue.
Be here. Do you know you have 30 minutes? Do you know you have 30 minutes? I was like, I'm giving you 30 minutes and then I'm going home.
Dude, and you was late? I don't like for no parties to be late. Women are always gonna be, it's more acceptable for a woman to be late on a date, but nah. What I teach, if a woman's 5 minutes late, clip. If she's 5 minutes late, it's clip. That really shows you how much she values not only your time, but how much she's actually into you as well, rather than just coming to get a meal.
So I order one drink and he just gets a water. And I was like, oh, you're not going to drink anything? And he was like, no, I don't really drink. And I was like, yeah, but you asked to come out and get drinks. And he was like, I just want a reason to hang out with you. Okay, cool. No problem. Surprisingly, I was having a good time. Like the conversation was flowing. I was laughing. He was laughing. Like it really wasn't too bad. There was a couple of things that he said that kind of, I was like, I don't really like that. He jokingly was like, oh, I could tell like you was a bully, you was mean in high school. I don't like that. He said that he likes to troll people and I'm okay with joking around, but when you don't know me well enough, and I feel like trolling on like a first date is like, don't you want to make like a good impression first? Like, why would you be trying to say or do things specifically like to make me mad or like pick on me? So I was like, oh, I actually am a nice person. I've always tried to be a nice person. So no, I wasn't a bully in high school. And I told him I didn't really like that. Whatever, neither here nor there. And then he said that I asked him, because I date to marry, I asked him like his views on marriage. And he was saying that he hadn't really seen like a lot of great marriages growing up. So it's not like top priority. I understand that, but I am definitely looking for someone who like really values marriage. I understand that things happen. But I was just like, okay, cool. Anyways.
So first she starts off the video saying that she really didn't have any interest in this guy because of his age. And now during the date, you guys are talking about first date things to kind of feel each other out to see if there will be room for a second date. I'm confused, but
time is going on. Like I said, I'm actually having a good time. I finished my drink. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good. And I realized, oh shoot, like the bill has been sitting on the table for a minute. So I go to grab it. And then I'm like, the bill has been sitting on the table for a minute. So then I like reach into my purse and I grab my card. He sees me grab my card. He sees me put that card, and I put the bill back on the table with my card. And it's like, oh, he really isn't about to pay. So I only got one drink. With tip, it was like $21. And I swear, once I put that card down and like the waiter came and took it, I had to fight back tears because I'm so used to the absolute bare minimum low effort men since I've been trying to date in Atlanta. And I'm like, here we go again. I didn't want to be here. You've been hitting me up all week. You suggested that we do this. Why aren't you paying? And I'm not even the type of person to be like, he needs to be buying me steak and lobster and like, you got to have money and blah, blah, blah. Because no, I've been buying my own stuff since I was 16. The only time I expect a man to pay for me is my dad, but I'm like financially responsible. I be taking care of myself. So no, I'm not looking for someone who so I can just sit at home, kick my feet up, and you take care and pay for everything, especially if I don't know you. On a first date, I'm not expecting you to spend all this money on me, but it wasn't all this money. And for me, I just felt like it was the principle. I
don't even think I need to say anymore. She's absolutely right, guys. And it goes both ways. If the woman invites you out to a date, she pays. And if you really, really like her, don't let her pay, even if she did invite you. Men, if you invite a woman out on a date, you have to pay. Don't just waste people's time out here in Atlanta just because somebody's pretty or you really want to see if you can get the box. Please, she is absolutely 100% correct here, right? Despite the fact that she didn't even really want to go on a date with you in the first place. But men, the dating pool has gotten so scarce now, it's not even funny. Chivalry is dead. Chivalry is gone. People aren't doing the things they're supposed to do. Holding a woman's door, walking on the right side of the street, taking care of the bill. When you're inviting that person out, right? Actually listening to a woman and what she wants, writing them down. The woman says she likes flowers. Okay, surprise her one day with flowers. Or if you guys are going somewhere and she mentioned something, right? You guys been dating for a while. She mentioned something. You can surprise it for her birthday, Christmas, anniversary, whatever the case may be, right? Understanding that your woman also go through things as well. Maybe sometimes she need a massage, right? I say it all the time. The gender war is the loudest it's ever been. Gender war is the loudest it's ever been right now. And a lot of men and women too, we just don't know how to treat each other. We just don't know how to treat each other, and it shows. It shows why the divorce rate is the highest it's ever been, and the statistics of people getting married is at its lowest. People are getting married less now today than they did back then. More people are getting divorced now today than it's ever been. And you gotta learn how to grow with your partner. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I feel bad because this is my city. Atlanta is trash. I can't lie to you. And Atlanta's trash. The men are trash too. The women could be even trashier, just depending. But hopefully, man, we can get our stuff together. There's still a couple good ones out there. I'll see you guys on the next one.